but I'm here. Bear with us just a
All
second,
right,
guys.
that's fixed now.
That's good
Thank
now?
you.
Oh, door. Thank you, honey. Retrograde, eh? Thank you, honey.
No problem.
Mhm. All right, who's next?
One moment here.
Hmm?
All right, back to our list.
Do we need to check to see if it's working?
Yes.
Yeah, just to make sure. Yeah, sounds good. Maybe.
Just, yes.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. So we are just done with Kai. Our next
Perfect.
question here back to our list is BP.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
All right, BP's first question here. She says, do you hear if or when I will get the professional mode option on my main Facebook to switch into content creation there also? My secret backup has the option, not my main page yet. Any advice how to get that update?
I hear it's going to take a couple of months before that happens, but contact them. Yeah, you will be able to, especially because your backup page already has it, and you can link the two together or like show them that it's you kind of thing.
Her next question is, we had a private moment and my body was open to conception for lack of better words. Do you get conception early? I trust they say November LOL, but it's worth the shot to
Yeah,
ask.
no, I don't see it early.
Her next question is, if not, based off my Flow app and the energy now, I will be fertile third week November, and that following week falls on the 22nd. Which is when I keep getting spiritual messages about that ring, Rebecca, LOL. Is this all happening in that time frame?
Yes.
Her next question is, does he ever think I allow him to experience some things intimately that he hasn't experienced before in life? Or even top or close to top of the list, LOL? Sorry, TMI.
No, he's had pretty open relationships, I hear.
All right, and her last question here is, James tried a trend with me and was saying a couple times after how men are doing it with their wives. Was he saying wives with intention, or was he legit just saying, and I'm biased?
Oh no, he's definitely dropping a hint. Yeah.
All right, and that is it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Astrid L.
Hi,
Hello.
Astrid.
Astrid's first question, she says, good morning,
Good
lovely
morning.
ladies. By accident, my dad posted on his Google Calendar and somehow showed up on mine. He has a cardiologist appointment. Spoke to him, short on breath, tight chest. Is this the start? Long chat with dad, and he was honest about doctor appointment coming up Thursday.
I do hear, yeah, it is the start of kind of the downfall, but don't stress about it, okay? It is something you're prepared for, I hear.
Her next question is, it's scary to think I am ready to leave my entire life behind and my dad may depart amongst it all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I would manage all that. Should I go home to Holland after I sell my house or still see Peru?
You can go home to Holland first. Yeah, I don't hear that there's a rush to Peru. When that all happens, there'll be time. So you have time to go to Holland.
Her next question is, do you see how or who will take care of my puppies while training or doing the diet in the Amazon?
Hmm. It does feel like a couple. I don't know their names. I'm not getting the names, but they seem like a couple. They're friends of yours, though. You know them, I hear.
Her next question here is, Angela is leaving tomorrow morning and I dropped off her sweater, chatted with her, and she would like to see me before leaving. I distanced myself and not making effort to see her before tomorrow in the morning. Will she reach out or is she getting the message?
No, she'll reach out.
Her next question is, all betrayal and deceit these 2 weeks was a lot, and I'm truly beat up with news of my dad on top.
Hmm.
Do you see when something good or any good news will come through? Any insight?
Yeah, honey. I mean, this is just purging. The energy that you're feeling right now, again, is just kind of we're moving through the old momentum. So just remember that all the work that you did in the Amazon is shifting you now into the alignment that you're wanting. So yeah, you have a lot of good things coming through, honey. And we have to clear it. So we have to get rid of all of this extra momentum that you had from before that no longer serves. So I'm going to say, once you make the steps towards selling your home and moving towards doing your spiritual work, it all falls into place very easily. Okay. I know it's hard sometimes to get out of our comfort zone, but you're going to be fine.
And her last question here, she says, I opened up too much to Carlos at work. I thought I could trust him, but I'm not so sure anymore. Now he knows about me selling the house later this year. I just hope he keeps it to himself. Am I foolish for trusting too easily? Will he?
Um, no, I don't think he will keep it to himself, but I don't hear that it's an issue, honey, because people sell their house and move into new houses all the time. So it's not a big deal. I know you did say a little too much, but I hear going forward, say less, but I don't hear that it's going to be a problem. So don't worry about that.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you so much, Astrid. That's
Hmm.
it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Sarah Miller.
Hey,
Hello.
hon.
Sarah says, Good morning,
Morning.
ladies. Can we do a check in on where Zach's thoughts and feelings are when it comes to me and our relationship? What's truly in his heart and mind right now?
So he is feeling very confused and torn is what it feels like. I do get the sense that he wants to reconnect, but he's feeling afraid of it. He's afraid to take a step. So he feels paralyzed is the energy. So it's like I'm afraid to go one way or the other. And it does feel like he wants to make an attempt. There's a big part of him that's holding himself back.
All right. And that is it for Sarah.
Oh, okay, just one.
Just one, yeah.
Okay.
Our next question here on our list is from Stacy K.
Hey, honey.
Hello. Stacy gets 10 questions here. Thank
Nice.
you so much. Her first question, she says, Good
Good
morning.
morning.
I put up boundaries and ended any relationship with Eric for now. His behavior toward me and the way he treats me isn't the greatest. Do you see when I will hear from him?
September, I heard.
Her next question is, Will Eric ever have changed behavior toward me?
No, it doesn't look like it. Sorry, honey.
Her next question is, Are we still on track to being in a committed relationship this fall?
You will still have a committed relationship, but just be prepared that it is going to always be the way that it is with him.
Her next question is, Are you sure Eric isn't seeing any other women?
Yeah, I don't see any other energies. Yeah.
Her next question is, Eric was deeply hurt by his divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Is he over this or does he want to reconcile with his ex-wife?
Oh, no, not at all. Yeah, he's over her.
Her next question is there anything exciting coming into my life this year?
Mm. It's interesting. So I'm not seeing pregnancy for you, but I do see new life. So I see a child coming into the family.
Her next question is, do you see what year I will marry?
2027.
Her next question is, do you see when I will have a change in career?
In 3 years, I heard.
Stacy's next question here, she says, is there any advice from my guides?
Get out of your head. You overthink things to death. It's what they say. You look at everything with such microscopic energy that it hinders you from receiving and achieving the things that you're wanting. Okay, honey? So don't look at things so intensely. Um, declare what you want, let it go. Okay? So stop being so microscopic about stuff.
All right, and for Stacy's last question, she says, please donate my last
Oh, thank
question.
you so much, honey.
Thank you so much,
Yay!
Stacy. All right, let's all give Stacy a big thank you for giving away her last question here, and feel free to put in a yes or no question into the chat.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Give you all a moment to put your questions in here. And thank you again, Stacy.
Hmm.
All right, our free question is for Nolly. Nolly says, have I met my life partner yet?
No, not yet.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mm.
And thank you again, Stacy, for giving away that
Yeah, thank you so
question.
much, honey.
That's it for her. Our next question here is from Alexis B.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Alexis's first question here, she says, "Hey
Hi.
ladies, was the bad dream I had just a reflection of my insecurities, or is it what H thinks?"
No, it's definitely not. Yeah, it's a reflection of what you're going through. Yeah.
Her next question is, "When we do establish things between us, will things with him always be so guarded and difficult?"
No, not always. In the beginning, yes. He will eventually let his guard down, though.
And her last question here, she says, "I sometimes wonder whether things have been so difficult with him because we weren't meant to come together. Do you hear whether we were? Thanks, ladies."
Of course you were. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say the difficulty is maybe the timing was a little earlier than expected, but yeah, you were meant to come together.
All right,
Mhm.
that's it for Alexis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Our next question here is from Hema K.
Hi,
Hello.
Emma.
Hema's first question is, "Good morning,
Good morning.
ladies. Do you see if Bandana is still going to reach out to me by the end of this month?"
Yes, I still feel like she is. Yeah.
Her next question is, "You said that Van is expecting me to reach out to her. If I text her first, will it affect the dynamics of the connection and what's supposed to come for us?"
Not at all. Not at all. No, it won't be a problem. If you do or she does, it doesn't matter.
Her next question is, "Do you see what's happening between me and Emma? We started talking recently."
So this does feel like somebody who is going to be an important person in your life. I hear don't make it bigger than it is what your guides are saying. So this is somebody who is important, but it's not more than what you're thinking.
Her next question is, "Emma is an unexpected character in the plot.
Hmm.
Is this connection going to affect what's to come for me and Van?"
It's definitely going to have an impact, I hear. Yeah.
And Hema's last question is Van curious if I have moved on from her? Thank you for all that you do, Rebecca."
Yeah, she definitely wonders about that.
All right. Thank you, Hema.
Hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
And I am going to go over our list again here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list and you're wondering when you're coming up, I'm going to go over that right now.
All right.
Next up on our list here, we have Lauren Wallace, then Lisa Lopez, then Alexis Scott, then Karen Ward, then Alessia M., then Cassandra Vale, then Marie Lune Fortin, then Emily D., then Emma Baker, then Connie Newman, then Mark D., then we have Karen Ward, then June Riley, then Kai H., then Rebecca Kira, then David L., then we have Ashley G., then Taryn Sayers, then Leah Carroll, then June Riley, then BP, then Sidra Kauser, then we have Diana H., then Danielle Facio, then Christina Sedgwick, then Julia Aguilos, then Stephanie W., then Kimber Pell, then Latifa So, and that is it for now. Thank you all so much.
All right.
Back to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Lauren Wallace.
Hi,
Hello,
Lauren.
Lauren's first question here, she says, "Hi,
Hi.
ladies. Hope all is well.
Oh, thanks. You too.
I was wondering, this is new, but there is a guy at work, Cameron, who I think may be flirting with me. Is he interested in me?"
Yes, I hear.
Her next question is, "We work together tonight. Because people rotate around in my workplace, we only have worked together closely for the past few weeks, and tonight is his last night.
Mhm.
We will see each other in passing, though. Will he ask for my number tonight, or will he friend me on Instagram?"
Yeah, I do feel like you will. Yeah. Yeah. And I would say, don't be shy about it. So, show that you're interested.
Her next question is, "Do you see what intentions he has?"
He really enjoys your company, so he likes working with you, is what I hear. It's really just about being open to you.
Her next question is, "Do you see what he's attracted to about me?"
Your personality, you're funny, you're enjoyable, you're just so outgoing. Yeah.
And Lauren's last question is, "Will this go anywhere?"
If you let it. I hear you're a big factor in letting it happen or not.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you, Lauren.
Mhm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Lisa Lopez.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Lisa.
Mhm.
Lisa's first question, she says, "Morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
Alex attempted to come by last night, but I turned him down. It was really late and he wasn't nice. Do you see when he will be attempting to see me again, or did my no yesterday ruin things?"
Oh no, he'll attempt to see you again. I hear it will be a couple of weeks though.
Her next question is, "He seems so angry and unpleasant lately. Is he using me? Not sure how to feel with his return."
Um, I'm gonna say there is a part of him that is in that energy of using, but that's because he's still in again that selfish energy. But he does have feelings. He comes back because he has feelings. So it's a little bit of both, is what I hear.
And Lisa's last question, she says, "Will he attempt to get closer and be more open with me rather than just spicy time? Thanks as always."
I don't hear that happening right away, but I do see eventually that that will happen. He is a very closed individual, so it is hard for him to trust and be open.
All right. Thank you so much, Lisa. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Alexis Scott. Hello,
Hi, honey.
Alexis. She says, "Do you think Andy will try to reach out to me anytime soon?"
Not soon, I hear. So there will be an attempt to reach out, but it doesn't feel like it's coming right away.
All right. That's it for her. Our next question is from Karen Ward. Hello,
Hi,
Karen.
Karen.
Karen says, "Hi, beautiful
Hi.
ladies. Been waiting for nearly a year for the money from my family. Can you tell me when we will finally get it, please? And thank you, ladies."
I heard 4 months still. Ah, sorry, honey.
All right.
Mhm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Alessia M. Hello.
Hi.
Alessia gets 10 questions. Thank you
Nice.
so much.
Hmm.
Her first question here, she says, "Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Luca and I saw each other last Sunday after over 1 month. I really missed him and it felt so close. Do you see how it was for him?"
Very good, I hear. Um, it feels like the energy's still the same though, so just don't expect more than what is happening, okay? Is what your guys are saying?
Her next question is, "My guide said I should have a boundary, and before meeting up with him, I should ask if we are going to continue to see each other. I
Hmm.
did, and he said yes.
Okay.
Was this enough? Somehow it doesn't feel like it
No.
because I always tell him the same thing."
Yeah. I feel like he is still in that same momentum that he's used to being with you, so he hasn't really taken what you said seriously.
All right. Her next question is, "You said in July our relationship will start and there will be no more in and out.
Hmm.
But I haven't heard from him since last Monday. Did he pull back again, or will he reach out to me this
No,
week
he'll
and
reach
then
out again.
finally keep contact without in and out energy?"
He will reach out again, I hear. I don't feel like he's pulled back, but I will say he's not quite where he was supposed to be at this time. So it does feel like he still will have a little bit of out energy, but that's okay. Again, just keep your boundaries. It's super important with your boundaries, is what your guides say. Okay. So really make sure that you do maintain them.
All right. Her next question is, "Normally I speak my mind when we meet, but
Hmm.
this time it was late and we planned to go for brunch the next day, so I agreed to talk then. Brunch didn't happen because we overslept.
Mm.
Should I have just pushed the conversation, or was it right to just enjoy the moment?"
No, always right to enjoy the moment, I hear.
Her next question is, "He said we can postpone our brunch. Did he really mean it and he'll follow through?"
Yes.
Her next question is, "Next time we meet, I plan to talk about why he pulled back again last time and that I no longer want this in and out.
Hmm.
Will this move things in the right direction for us?"
I don't hear that that particular conversation will. What you do afterwards is what is going to make the difference. Okay. So the conversation is important, and I do hear that it's a good thing to do, but it isn't going to be the thing that makes him change his ways.
Her next question, she says, "There was an earring on the sideboard beside his bed. I asked him if this was from another girl, and he said no, it's from his mother. Did he tell me the truth?"
No.
Her next question is, "Am I safe to trust him and open up? I really want to, but after all that happened, I'm so cautious. I
Hmm.
don't want to keep questioning his words."
So it isn't his words that are going to show you what he's feeling, it's his actions, honey. So I think it's very important to pay attention to that more so than what he says. I hear it's okay to open yourself to him, but you still have to have boundaries, okay? So you can't fully let go until he decides to shift himself a bit. Okay? So in his current energy, I would say you have to still have your boundaries.
Her next question here is, my guide said I can count on that our connection will get closer and closer over the summer. Does this mean by the beginning of September we will be in an official committed relationship or even sooner?
I don't necessarily hear that you'll be in a committed relationship by September. I do feel the connection is getting stronger still over the summer, but I don't necessarily hear that, okay, you guys are now out and official with everybody. It feels like he's gonna hold that back a bit.
And her last question here, Alessia says, do you see how August will be for us? I really hope it's the month we finally grow close and the contact stabilizes. Thank you for your advice.
It definitely feels like it gets better. But again, he didn't necessarily get to where he was supposed to be for this summer. So I will say that he still has a bit of this, like my foot, 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. But he is connected to you and he does have a profound connection with you, honey. And that's why he keeps coming around. Okay. So just know that that is the important aspect of this. But he still has a bit of this, like, I'm not sure energy.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Alessia. That's
Hmm.
it for her.
Sounds good.
Our next question here is from Cassie Vale.
Hi,
Hello,
Cassie.
Cassie. Her first question here is, hello, Rebecca
Hi.
and B. Will the results from the last paternity test be in by the end of next week?
Yes.
Her next question is, do you still see Corey and I reconciling our marriage this fall?
So what I hear is the energy is still on the fence. There was a point where it was tipped more towards yes, but I do feel like you've shifted that. So with how you've been feeling and what you've been contemplating, you've kind of shifted it. So you're on the fence for it, is what I hear. It really could go either way, but at this point, it feels more like a no than a yes.
Her next question is, do you still see Corey and I
We did that
reconciling?
one.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Her next question is, I've been waiting forever for the pension evaluation to be completed. Will it come back this week?
No.
Her next question is, I'm at the very early stages of dating someone. Will this develop into a full relationship?
I hear that this is definitely a good vibrational match. I'm not hearing it being your forever person, but I do feel like this is an important connection. So I would say that it is something you should explore.
And her last question here, Cassie says, it's almost time to trade in my car. Do you hear if I should go with the Civic or the Bronco? Thank
Bronco,
you as
I heard. Yeah,
always.
Bronco right away.
All right, thank you, Cassie. That's
Hmm.
it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Marie Loon Fortin.
Hi, honey.
Hello, welcome back. Her first question here is, I've asked my guides to step in and take over in this major transition in my life as you suggested. I know they heard me.
Hmm.
Do you see how they will help?
They'll move things into place, honey. That's what their expertise lies in, is making things happen. So yeah, they'll move things into place.
Her next question is, I'm at a retreat meeting like-minded people to connect and network. We had a small ceremony with the medicine peyote last night. Do you see how this weekend will be impacting me?
Well, it's definitely going to open you up a lot. It's going to make you a little bit more aware, I feel.
Her next question is, my actress client gave my name to her friend, also an actor. Adam is his name. Will he book a session with me?
Yeah.
Her next question is, I got very car sick driving to the retreat. I never do, which is very strange.
Mhm.
I thought maybe my guides cleansed me for the peyote ceremony. Will I be okay driving back today?
Yes.
And her next question here, she says, the last few weeks I mentioned to my boyfriend how I feel at home in his home and how much peace I feel when I'm there. Yesterday on video, I mentioned to him that I was looking to move. How did what I share make him feel or think?
It's definitely started the momentum of him being open to you being there permanently. So that's a good thing. It's working, is what I hear. Yay.
All right, her next question here is, I started packing and will bring 1 or 2 boxes to his place so I can create a movement in the energy and direction of moving in with him in September. Do my guys say that I've been doing everything right? Her next question is, do you see me moving to my boyfriend's early, mid, or late September?
Late September, yeah.
And her last question is, are there any messages from my guides?
So remember, momentum is very important. Don't rush things, especially when it comes to your career and the workspace is what I hear. Okay, so you have momentum in what you're doing, spiritually speaking, but don't rush it because if you go too fast, it's going to end up being too much and a little bit overwhelming. Okay, so just take it a little bit at a time. You're building still. You're still in that beginning stage, so you're not at the end yet when it comes to your career. Okay, so slow it down a little.
All right. And that is it for her. Thank you. Our next question here is from Paula S. Hello,
Hey,
Paula.
Paula.
Paula's first question, she says, you were right. My mom decided on going on vacation with my girls and I.
Yay.
Will we have a good trip?
Definitely.
Her next question is, I worry about my mom. Is she okay health-wise?
Yeah, she seems stable.
Her next question is, you had said before my job will be changing, some for the better. Do you see when this will happen?
I hear that it will be in the fall. It does feel like probably around the end of October.
Her next question is, my husband is seeing a surgeon. Will the surgery be successful?
Yes.
And Paula's last question, she says, I've changed my weight loss meds and feel that it isn't doing as well as the last medication. Will it get better as time goes on?
I hear that the effects you're having now are the best it's going to give you, is what I hear. So it looks like it's not going to get better. It's just going to stay as it is.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you. That's it for Paula.
All right.
Our next question here is from Emily D.
Hi,
Hello.
Emily.
Emily says, Seth was texting me and stopped. Do you see when he will continue to text me again?
Yeah, it feels like right away. So I would say within the week.
Her next question is, will Seth and I end up in a relationship?
Okay, so the word I heard was situationship. So I hear that yes, there's a connection there, but it does feel complicated. There's something going on.
And her last question is, do I just need patience and wait on him to be ready?
I would say it definitely feels like there's a distraction. So it's okay to be open and receptive, but I wouldn't wait around, is what I hear from your guides.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Emily.
Mm,
That's it for her.
all right.
Our next question here is from Emma Baker.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Emma says, after what I told Sam about myself, does he still like me?
Yes.
Her next question is, do you see what his feelings are?
Definitely feels open and receptive. I would say that we're still fresh and new, so we're still in that getting to know each other energy. So, but he's open.
And her last question, Emma says, do you still see him asking me to be his girlfriend?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hear it.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Connie Newman. Hello,
Hey,
Connie.
Connie.
Connie's first question, she says, hello, ladies.
Hi.
Should I try and go back to school or just get a job?
I don't see you going back to school, so I would say get a job. Yeah.
Her next question is, what type of field do you see me working in?
Hmm. So it does, what I'm being shown is it would do your soul good to be in a helper role. So healing and helping others. You can do that through a couple of different ways, but I really feel like in your case, like they're showing nursing, but you're not a nurse. Like it almost feels like you're doing, what is it called when you help when respite care? So it's like you're helping those who are in need of home care kind of thing. And you don't necessarily need to be a nurse for that, is what I hear. So it's more about just like being able to help those in need, physically in need, is what I hear.
And her last question here, Connie says, will I either have a job or funding for school by the end of September?
October, I hear. And I'm not seeing school. So I would say it's going to be a job.
All right. Thank you so much, Connie.
Hmm.
That's it for her. And it looks like we have made it to our 5 free question time. But before that, you can feel free to start putting in your yes or no questions here into the chat. For that, I am going to go over our list here. of who is next.
Sounds good.
All right, next up on our list, we have Alexis Scott, then Mark D, then Karen Ward, then June Riley, then Kai H, then Rebecca Kira, then David L, then we have Ashley G, then Taryn Sayers, then Leah Carroll, then June Riley, then BP, then Sidra K, then Diana H, then Danielle Facio, then Christina Sedgwick, then Julia A, then Stephanie W, then Kimber Pell, then we have Jane Cooper, then Jenny Heesh, then Steve Zulu, then Astrid L, then Daniel E, then Vanessa H, then Greg P, and looks like that is it. And just to let you all know, our list is now closed for this live, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto that list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated. So don't worry if you have already donated to be on the list before the list was closed, then you will still be answered here on this live. All right, and now it is time for 5 free questions. Yay! Feel free to put in a yes or no question along with your name here into the chat, everyone. And we will do those 5 free now.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for sticking around so far. Our first free question here is from Anna, who says, will it go well seeing C today?
Yes.
All right. Our next free question is from Laura, who says, does Kyrie need to see me?
I got a no there, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Samira, who says, will I find my soul tribe this year?
This year and next, I hear. Yes.
Our next question is from Daniel, who says, is Jennifer thinking of me?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, and our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Rosa. Rosa says, will I move soon or renovate the apartment?
I don't see a move until next year, so I would say you're not going to be going anywhere anytime soon.
All right. Thank you all so much. That is it for our 5 free questions for now. But don't worry if you did not get picked this time. Stick around, and in another half an hour, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you so much. And I am going to quickly go over our list again here, just because we do have a few more that finished donating just as the button had
Been
turned off.
All right.
So just keep your ears open for your names if you have donated to be on the list. Next up on our list here, we have Alexis Scott, then Mark D, then Karen Ward, then June Riley, then we have Kai H, then Rebecca Kira, then David L, then Ashley G, then Taryn Sayers, then Leah Carroll, then June Riley, then BP, then Sidra Kauser, then Diana H, then Danielle Facio, then Christina Sedgwick, then Julia A, then Stephanie W, then Kimber Pell, then Jane Cooper, then Jenny Heesh, then Steve Zulu, then Astrid L, then Daniel E, then Vanessa H, then Greg P, then Grace Enriquez, and looks like that is it for now. Thank you all so much. And again, just a reminder that our list is closed, everyone, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto that list. We'll just be finishing off everyone whose name that you heard there, and anyone else who happened to donate just before the button was closed. Thank you all so much. All right, back to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Alexis Scott. Hello,
Hi,
Alexis. Honey. Her only question here. She says, will this Friday go the way I want it to?
Not entirely, but I hear it is going to go better than expected, I hear, but not entirely the way that you want it.
All right. Thank you, Alexis. Our next question is from Mark D. Hello.
Hey, Mark.
Mark says, I've been feeling in a rut or at a standstill lately. Any guidance?
So this is kind of normal and expected during retrograde. We are in the middle of it, so it can be intense energy. It will pass, is what I hear to tell you, okay? During this time, I think clarity is important. So write out some of the things that you're wanting, you know, really focusing on over the next couple of years what you're wanting to happen in your life, honey. This will help a lot. Just it helps you get that clarity.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Karen Ward.
Hi,
Hello.
Karen.
Karen's question, she says, "Hi again,
Hi.
ladies. Been waiting for settlement from car crash since December.
Mm,
Can you tell me when I finally will get this paid out to me? It was a large truck."
yeah, it feels like 8 months. So there's still some time.
All right. Thank you, Karen. Our next question is from June Riley.
Hi,
Hello
June.
again. June says, "Hey, ladies. Hope you
Hi.
both are well.
You too.
My daughter contacted me saying she wants to leave her boyfriend, but it's his home and I don't have room for her and both boys. Can you see how this will work out? I don't think she's sure of what to do."
Yeah, I don't see her ending up with you, honey. It does feel like she is going to figure something out for herself where she is. In that moment, she was feeling a bit desperate. That was why she reached out to you. It looks like things are going to settle down a bit. Um, she's going to work it out, and it does feel like she's going to find something that she can go and somewhere where she can live that is just her and the boys, is what I hear.
All
It's going to
right.
be okay.
All right. Thank you, June. That's
Hmm.
it for her. Our next question is from Kai H.
Hello again.
Hello. Kai says, "So does that mean she will be really going through it in August to change that perspective and get out of the old way of thinking since she is still in that old way of
I
thinking?"
mean, she's already going through it, but yes, it feels like she struggles a lot with clarity, and especially when it comes to like reality, she struggles a lot with that. So that's going to take some time for her to come out of. Um, I'm going to say it is going to be a tough month for her.
All right. Thank you, Kai.
Mhm.
Our next question here is from Rebecca Kira.
Hi, and
Hello.
honey.
Her question, she says, "The police didn't find out anything because the thieves were masked, and based on the footage, the internet incident looked very frightening. You mentioned a young man being involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any insight into how he might be connected to us or who he might be?"
I don't feel that he's really connected to you. The name Vic came in though, so I will give you that. Okay.
All right.
Hmm.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
That's it for her. Our next question here is from David Lujan. Hello.
Hello.
One moment here. All right. David's first question is, oops. David's first question is, "Last we talked, you said Blaine would reach out in 3 weeks. 3 weeks passed. Do you still see him reaching out?"
I do. Yeah.
His next question is, "Do you see Blaine and I being able to give our relationship a second chance?"
I see an attempt at it. Yes, it does feel like you will. You just have to take it slow, is what your guides say. But yeah, it looks like you will give it another try.
All right. And David's last question is, "Do you see any big changes happening with me bettering my finances soon?"
I don't see anything right away. About 4 months from now, it does look like there is going to be an influx of money coming in. So it does seem like something changes in about 4 months, but not right away. So you have about 4 months before that happens.
All right. And sorry, his first question was, "Do you still see him reaching out
Yep.
soon?"
Yeah.
Soon?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. That's
Mhm.
it for David. Our next question here is from Ashley G.
Hi,
Hello.
Ashley.
Ashley's first question is, "Will I get hired for the studio manager role?"
Oh, I gotta know there. Sorry, honey.
Her next question is the person Sheila has been describing Felix?"
No.
And Ashley's last question is there anything that will stall my weight loss over the next few months?
Okay, so right away they're saying processed sugar for you, so just try to avoid it as much as possible, okay?
All right.
Mm.
Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Taryn Sayers.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Her first question, she says, "Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Evening.
Mhm.
Does Dylan still love me?"
I would say that there is still love there, not still in love though.
Her next question is, do you see how Dylan will feel when I take the trip to still see him?
It feels to me like surprised actually, but it does feel good. It does feel good.
And her last question is, will Dylan and I be together in the future again?
No, they're saying somebody else is coming in for you.
All right. Thank you, Taryn. That's it for her. Okay. Our next question here is from Leah Carroll.
Hi,
Hello.
Leah.
Leah's first question, she says, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
I was wondering if you see anything telling that if my ex Grant was in town on Friday for his friend's wedding, or if he held back and didn't go due to our breakup happening a month ago.
No, I feel like he was there. Yeah.
Her next question is Grant's thoughts and feelings about me. He still hasn't reached out to call or talk to patch things up between us, and I'm feeling very hurt and angry about it, especially since he's ignoring me. So do you see his thoughts and feelings about me?
I would say that right now space is needed. So I feel shut down. I feel like I need to reject. So I'm like pushing away is the energy. So it definitely feels to me like I'm shut down and not open and receptive to you at all.
And her last question is I am auditioning for my all time favorite movie and musical in September and have confidence about it. Do you see me getting a lead speaking role, changing my acting career completely?
I do see you in a very hefty role, not necessarily the lead, but I do see you in a pretty active role. So I would say that it's going to be a good thing. Yeah.
All right. And she says, thank you so much.
No problem.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from June Riley. Hello, June.
Hello.
She says, hey, ladies,
Hey.
hope you both are well.
You too.
My daughter contacted me saying,
Oh,
wait,
we did
already
this one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just got put twice.
Never mind then. I am actually going to go over our list now. So if you have donated to be on the list, everyone, and you are wondering when you're coming up, I'm going to go over that right now. All right. Next up on our list, we have BP, then Sidra Kauser, then Diana H., then Danielle Facio, then Christina Sedgwick, then Julia Aguilos. After Julia is Stephanie W., then Kimber Pell, then Jane Cooper, then Jenny Heach. After Jenny is Steve Zulu, then Astrid L., then Daniel E., then Vanessa H., then Greg P., then Grace Enriquez. Then we have Santasia Clement, then Cassandra Vale, then Alessia M., then Ashley Ortiz, and that is it. Thank you all so much. And if there was anyone else who donated before the list was closed and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read and you've not already been answered, please go to the live support now through the link in the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and make sure to stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, back to the top of our list here. One moment. Our next question is from BP. Hello.
Hi again, honey.
BP says, you heard he's had experience intimately in the past, which is fine, lol. I guess I was wondering if I'm one of his best experiences.
Definitely.
All right. Thank you, BP. That's... Oh, no, she has three more. Okay. Next question here. She says, when James and I first met, I told him that my goal was to be engaged with a baby by the time I'm 35, lol. We said that years ago, and I don't know if he remembers. Should I make a joke in the near future about meeting that goal?
There's no need for you to, honey. The momentum's already happening.
Her next question is, I'm thinking about having James's mom do my hair. However, I'm the type, if I don't like it, I will definitely take it out fast. If I have his mom do my hair in the style that I want, will she do a great job and I'll like it?
No.
All right, and VP's last question, she says, considering our intimacy choices, would it be wise to say that the next time we are intimate is the time that I'm getting pregnant?
No, you'll be intimate before November, so I hear no.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, VP. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Sidra Kauser. Hello. Sidra's question here, she says, hi ladies, hope you're doing well.
You too.
Would like a check-in on what Gulzeb's current thoughts are on me.
Um, I will say thinking about you a lot of it feels like a lot of fantasizing, a lot of thinking about you in the future is what I hear. So open.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Diana H.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Diana says, as you know, Yasser hasn't been texting me back. Can you please tell me a time frame for when he will text me back? I'm thinking things and worrying about him, and I'm mad at him as well, lol.
Right, right. It does feel like it's going to be about a week and a half to 2 weeks before you get a text.
All right. Thank you. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Danielle Facio.
Hi, honey.
Hello. Danielle's first question, she says, as there still is no communication between Rudy and I, does he still think about me or miss me?
Often I hear, yeah, very much.
Her next question is, can you see how Rudy feels toward me?
There's a lot of, I'm gonna say melancholy energy, so that means that we're not always feeling good. Um, there is repair that needs to happen, is what I hear. But thinks about you often, so I mean that is a good sign.
Her next question is, another reader indicated that Rudy has moved on. Do you still see Rudy and I reconciling? Her next question is, do you see a timeline for reconciliation for Rudy and I?
I hear that it is before the year is up, where you will reconnect um, intimately, is what they say. So you won't reconcile, I hear, until next year, but you'll have the interaction and the intimacy this year, is what I hear. So it's coming before the year is up, is what they're saying.
Her next question is, can you see how he has been doing and feeling? Is there anything I need to know?
I would say there is a lot of depressive energy, not necessarily doing that great. Very stressed is the energy that I get. So we're feeling stressed and overwhelmed.
Her next question is, can you see when communication will begin for Rudy and I?
I would say it's not going to happen for a few months probably. I'm going to give you around mid-October.
Her next question is, can you see how things are going between Rudy and Denise?
There's a lot of uh, I'm going to say there's a lot of conflict there, but there is a lot of like shutdown energy. So I'm I'm not living, I'm just existing is the energy.
Her next question is, can you see when things will officially be over between Rudy and Denise?
Still a while, I hear. They have a lot of in and out energy, so it does feel like even when when he takes a step back, it's never fully over. So I would say it's going to be 8 months before the very final end of it, but there will be in and out. So I do get that there will be a breakup or there will be like a we're no longer talking to each other, but then we talk to each other. So it's an in and out energy. So 8 months is the last.
All right. Her next question is, can you see how the next few months are for me?
Emotionally, I feel like you have a bit of turbulence, so there's a little bit of this up and down. It is very important, honey, to still move forward, even if you're not having this immediate connection with Rudy. Moving forward in your life, taking care of your needs, and meeting new people regardless. Okay, it's very important for you to be open. I do get the sense that you do have a lot of newness coming in, so that's a great thing, especially when it comes to like companionship, but not necessarily romantic companionship. So it might just be friendships that are coming in, but it does feel to me like things are improving.
All right. And Danielle's last question is, are there any messages for Rudy and I, please?
I think you have to really kind of understand that Rudy is not in the best state. So where he is right now isn't good for you, and that's why he's not coming in. It's very important for you to understand and really recognize that you want him when he's in his best, not at his worst.
All right. And she says, thank you so much for all you do. You are
Aw,
amazing.
thanks, honey. And my pleasure.
Thank you, Danielle. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Christina Sedgwick.
Hi,
Hello.
honey.
Her first question is, are there any messages from my guides on Trace and I?
You know, just relax is what they say. Don't worry. Your everything is moving into alignment, so just relax. They're telling you take the stress off.
Her next question is, do you see when Trace and I will be coming back into working on things? You
Yeah.
saw the end of July, but energy might have shifted a bit.
It has shifted a little. I feel like it's going to be more serious in September, but again, I feel like the energy you guys will um, work on things prior to that, but by September things seem to be nice and smooth.
And Christina's last question is there anything I need to know about the third party A when it comes to Trace?
That this individual is very toxic. You can't really do much about them. That toxicity is kind of in manipulation, is what I'm hearing. So you kind of have to let that person be the person that they are and just be the beautiful person that you are. Don't worry so much about them and just be the best version of yourself that you can be. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, Christina.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Sounds good.
Our next question here is from Julia Aguilos. Hello.
Oh.
Julia says, hello,
Hi.
ladies. Will I receive my license renewal for massage therapy in the mail soon?
Yes.
Her next question is, will I pass my 2 exams?
Yeah, you will. Yeah.
And her last question is, will I be very good in real estate?
It feels like you will be. It's not immediate, so it does take some time, but yeah, you will. You will be successful, I hear.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Stephanie W.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes.
Stephanie says, I moved from New York City to Orlando. Will this hinder my creative endeavors or is this move a good thing?
Oh no, it's not going to hinder you at all. Yeah, no, it definitely feels like it's going to open things up for you.
Her next question is, I've been unemployed since January.
Mm.
No one is interviewing me and I'm out of reserves. What do I do?
You have to really hit the pavement and just start actually going in person is what I hear. I know online is usually the way that we go, but in person is what I hear will be effective for you.
All right. And her last question is, can I get a 3-month forecast?
Yeah, I will say by September, it looks like you do have a job. So you can relax about that. I also hear expand yourself to all potential jobs. Don't just be so like, well, basically focused on just one thing. You have the ability to do other things, is what they're saying. So you're focusing a little too hard. But I do feel like that you have a job by September. So you can relax.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Kimber Pell.
Hi,
Hello.
Kimber.
Kimber's first question, she says, hello,
Hi.
ladies. We had a great visit with our son and family. Did they enjoy their trip here?
Yes.
Her next question is, do you see how the healing is going for the pinched nerve and vertigo?
Oh, it's definitely improving, I hear. Yeah, it is getting better. I know it feels like it's not getting better fast enough, but it is getting better, I hear.
And Kimber's last question, she says, is there anything from guides?
You're going to be just fine. I think it's very important for you to still practice with your cleansing. Energetically, you need to cleanse. It really feels like you have a lot of leftover stuff from years gone. So it feels like we've got to clear out the past. Okay. So you can do that through meditation. You can do that through writing. You can do that in any, I mean, even getting in a shower and washing it away with the intention of clearing. But you really got to clear some energy.
All right.
Yeah.
That was anything from
That's
guides,
right.
right?
Yes.
Perfect. That's it for Kimber.
All right.
Our next question here is from Jane Cooper.
Hi,
Hello.
Jane.
Her first question, she says, can you please tell me how Craig feels about me and what direction he wants to take?
So that's two different
So
questions.
how Craig feels about her?
Yeah. I will say this individual has a little bit of reservations, but I am open. I'm taking things slow, is what it feels like.
Her next question is, will my job ever be less stressful?
Yes. Yeah.
And her last question is there any advice from my guides?
So you have to start really understanding that your thoughts and feelings are having a direct impact on how things are progressing for you. So you have to stay in a more positive alignment of stuff and stop focusing on the things that aren't working. Is their message. So focus on what you're wanting, not what you're not wanting.
All right. And that was
Yes.
it for her. Our next question here is from Jenny Heesh. Hello.
Hi.
Jenny's first question here, she says, Will I get the job I'm interviewing for this week? Feeling very positive since I know someone in that department who's put a good word in for me.
Yeah, it definitely feels to me like this is alignment for you. So I do hear yes. I don't get that you're going to stay there very long, though. It does feel like you're going to end up finding something better.
Her next question is, one second here. Did I get a setback with IVF this week, or are we still on track for us to start our next cycle first week of August?
Yeah, you're still on track, I hear.
Jenny's next question is, will our finances improve this year?
Yes.
Her next question is, will I travel more this year?
Not this year, no. Next year, though.
And Jenny's last question is, will my travel business pick up, moving slow since February?
It will pick up, but again, next year seems to be busier.
All right, and Jenny says, thank you,
My
ladies.
pleasure.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Steve Zulu.
Ah,
Hello.
yeah.
Steve says, hi,
Ah.
ladies. You're right. Emotions quite up and down since May. Do you see when the energy will clear? I'm feeling quite down.
Oh, yeah. It looks like not until October.
All right.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Astrid L.
Hello
Hello.
again.
Astrid's first question, she says, is it my German friends in Fort Lauderdale, Oliver and Ulrich, who are taking care of my pups? That's what came through yesterday, and
Yeah.
they love my pups and lost their own.
Yes, and they do love your pups, and I got that feeling that they very much were going to be very doting on them. So, yeah.
Her next question is, I've decided to sell my house and pictures will be taken Thursday. Realtor came over last week. She wants to list in November to sell by January.
Hmm.
Do you see when it will sell?
Yeah, it feels like it will sell by January. I actually feel like it's gonna if you move things fast, it'll sell right away. It's not gonna have an issue getting off the market, I hear.
And Astra's last question, she says, do you see what I should expect around work in the next few months? Smooth waters until I give my notice. I feel more detached, yet it makes it more pleasant to work there.
Right, right. I don't feel like it's going to be completely smooth, to be honest, but I do feel like you'll navigate it okay. You have a few people who are a bit vulturey, so they're going to be like, I want her stuff kind of thing. So the clients and things like that. But other than that, yeah, again, you're doing the right thing. So even if there's a little bit of friction, it's okay.
All right. And she says, I hope they understand why I quit and leave on good terms. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you'll leave on good terms and they will understand. I mean, they won't like it because you're an asset, but you'll leave on good terms.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's it for her. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Daniel E. Hello.
Hello.
Daniel's question here is, do you see Jennifer opening up so we can move forward together?
I get a yes, but it does feel like it's not happening soon, so it feels slow.
All right. Thank you. That's it for him.
All right.
Our next question here is from Vanessa H. Hello.
Hi.
Vanessa's first question here is, good morning,
Good morning.
ladies. I know someone who is being charged with child abuse. Is it true? Did he hurt this baby?
Yes.
Her next question is, I went to the doctors recently. They say I need to have surgery. Haven't been able to see the doctor. I need to see. Will this
Mhm.
happen soon?
It's not as fast as you'd like it to be. It does feel like it's in time though, so yeah, you'll get the surgery, but it does feel like it's a bit delayed. Yeah.
Her next question is there any work from home job in my future?
No, it doesn't feel like it. What I hear is if you do something that is self-employment wise, you could do something from home, but I'm not hearing that you're going to find a work from home job.
Her next question is, do you still see my marriage working?
Yes.
And Vanessa's last question is there anything from my guides?
Yeah, I know it feels like there's a lot coming at you, but you can handle what is happening. So don't don't think it's too much for you because you really are going to be okay, is what they're saying. So the message is you're okay. And they're there with you and they're making sure that you're okay.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you, Vanessa. That's it
Mhm.
for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Greg P.
Hey,
Hello,
Greg.
Greg. Welcome back.
Hmm.
Greg's first question here, and he gets 10 questions. Thank
Nice.
you. Greg's first question is, blessings, Rebecca and team. I am still looking forward to receiving the inheritance. It should be ready to come in. Can you see when I will receive it?
So I heard right away 3 weeks. So it's coming right away.
Greg's next question is, I am also pending feedback from my last employer on a pension-related sum that they owe me. Can you see when that is going to come in?
It's coming in at end of August is what I hear.
Greg's next question is, yesterday I submitted a request for hosting the World Owl Conference in September 2026. Do you see how this conference will turn out?
It's going to be very, very beneficial, I hear. Yeah, it's great. And you're going to meet a lot of very influential, important people for the future. I love it.
His next question is, I'm setting up a golf tournament to raise funds for the National Owl Conservation Program. The event will be held on October 11th. Do you see how this will turn out?
It feels successful. Make sure that it is getting out social media wise. It's getting out on all the platforms, okay? So just make sure that there's lots of people that know about it.
His next question is, I'm planning to organize a national owl count by the end of this year. Can you see how this will turn out?
It's a lot of work. I'm not necessarily hearing it happening or being done by the end of the year, but going into like the early parts of next year is what I hear. It is a lot of work, but it is definitely a good thing, is what I hear.
His next question is, I'm busy setting up an owl information booth at the Golf Pro Shop. Can we see how this will go?
Very well. I really like the idea that you have of it. It feels to me like it's going to help a lot with your efforts. So it is going to work hand in hand with what you're trying to accomplish, which is rebuilding their population.
Greg's next question is, I need to acquire an old and dilapidated golf course to turn it into a national sanctuary for owls. Can you tell me how this will develop?
You are going to definitely need to do some type of fundraising to get the yeah, I really feel like you've got to do some fundraising to get the money to be able to do it. It does feel like it will work. It will work out. You really got to do some hobnobbing, is what they're saying. So you do have to you have to mingle with those who have the money and really kind of express to them how important it is. And with your success rate, it feels like yeah, this is going to work out really well.
His next question here is, do my spirit guides have any messages for me?
So don't bite off too much. Don't take more on than you can handle. Make sure that you are giving the appropriate amount of energy to each thing that you're taking on. If you take on too much at once, you're not going to be able to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. So just make sure you're not doing too much.
Her next question is, can you tell me how August is going to develop for me?
So this feels like a really relief month. All of the stress, especially around finances, I hear is like, I can breathe again. I feel like I can let go. I don't have to stress and worry anymore. So finance is definitely much improved.
And his last question is, can you tell me how the last 3 months of this year will be for me?
And they're very good. Yeah. So the stress that you've been through this year, you can say goodbye to, is what I hear. It really feels like things are moving into that alignment that you have been pulling for. You don't have to worry anymore, is what they're saying. So the next 3 months really are about everything falling into the alignment that you've been pulling for. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Greg. That's
Yeah.
it for him.
All right.
Our next question here is from Grace Enriquez.
Hello,
Hello.
Grace.
Grace's first question is, do you see when my teenage daughter and I will reunite? Her father has alienated her from me after my first argument with her.
Yeah, it does feel like some time is going to go by, honey. I would say that it's going to be a while. I don't get a firm date because I do feel like it can shift. But I will say it's not going to be until months from now, is what it feels like.
Her next question is, if I have to take my daughter's father to family court, will I win majority custody of her? I've been a loving and caring mother.
I get the sense that he's kind of contaminated her thinking, so I do get a little bit of resistance of you getting majority, so it does feel like it might be a 50-50 thing. Yeah.
And Grace's last question is, will I get the promotion at work to disability consultant that I applied for, but they then told me to apply for a different location when the opportunity comes up? I'm so confused as to what they are doing at the moment.
I think they're just yeah. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, you're not going to get the position.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's it for Grace. Thank you. Our next question here is from Santasia Clement. Hello.
Oh,
Santasia's first question is it in my best interest to adopt an emotional support animal between now and the new year?
I get a no, not yet. The right animal for you isn't coming in until 6 months.
Her next question is would it be in my best interest to still pay for my rental during the initial part of relocating?
Yes.
And her last question is meeting my forever person coming up soon?
I hear it's coming in next year, but it feels like later in the year.
All right. Thank you, Santasia.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Cassie Vale. Hello
Hello.
again. Welcome back.
Hmm.
Her first question is hello, me
Hi.
again. I'm still very torn about focusing my energy on reconciliation with Corey or moving on.
Yeah.
Do you see what would be in my highest good?
So either one would work for you, honey. It really feels like this. If you go with reconciling your relationship, that is a lot, has a lot of challenges. It is easier to move on, but there are parts of your soul's contract that makes that difficult. So you'll have to work through that to be able to move on. There isn't a better one way or the other. Either one has different challenges. What I would say is it's important to just focus on what do you need from the person in your life and let that person come forward.
Her next question is will the test results come back that Corey is her father?
Yes.
And Cassie's last question is this feels like such an important crossroads, and I'm struggling significantly with making the best decision.
Mhm.
Is there any advice from my guides? Thank you.
So all decisions lead to experience. And that, I think, if you can look at it from that perspective, that there's no right or wrong because it's about having the experiences. So what is the experience you want to have? Do you want to have a nice, loving experience? Do you want to have a challenging experience? It really comes down to that. The clearer you can be of what that feels like for you. Like, do you want a partner in your life who's going to be positive, who's going to be uplifting, who's, going to give you all of those things that you deserve, or the other? So you really just got to get clear on that. It's about what you need, not about the dynamics of the family or the dynamics of what the other person is. It's what do you need, honey? And if you can get clear on that, it clears everything up.
All right. Thank you, Cassie. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Alessia M.
Hello again.
Alessia's first question is hello again.
Hi.
I'm sad that Luca lied to me about the earring.
Mhm.
My guide said he is not seeing other women, so I'm really confused. Was this woman someone he used to see that I know about or someone new?
No, it doesn't feel like a new person. So it does feel like somebody old to me. Yeah, it feels like somebody from before.
Her next question is my guides say I should keep my boundaries,
Hmm.
but I don't know what boundaries they exactly mean. I always talk to Luca about what I want and don't want. Do I need to stop being intimate with him until there is a change in his behavior or stop
Literally.
seeing him?
So you literally have to follow through with what you say. So just because you say it, again, it's what you say doesn't matter. It's what you do that matters. So that's what they mean by sticking to your boundaries. You have to follow through.
Her next question is do you see why the energy didn't change? I did everything my guide said, and it feels like he will never change. I'm
Mhm.
waiting so long for him to be
So
ready.
you haven't done everything that your guide said because when it comes to the follow through for your boundaries, you haven't put those in, right? You haven't actually been able to give yourself permission to put those boundaries in and follow through. So that's the aspect that they need from you so that you can have a shift in him. He has no reason. I know, what you say isn't what matching what you're doing, so he has no reason to change.
Her next question is you said the connection will still get stronger over the summer, but that we won't be in a committed relationship. Does this mean he will keep seeing other women? I'm so sad. I
No,
really thought that was
I
over.
don't get the sense that he'll see other women. What it feels like is that he's just he's keeping a bit of a distance. So he's not necessarily fully in by then. But I don't get the sense that he'll be like, you know, messing around with a bunch of different people. I don't get that sense at all.
All right, and Alessia's last question is, are there any more messages I need to hear regarding Luca? Is it still worth and meant to be to wait for him to be ready? Thank you for your help.
I feel like there is still, a big gap to what you need him to be to what you've asked for. But I get, yes, it's still worth it. He just needs to catch up to being the person he can be. Yeah, and he hasn't taken that step yet.
All right, and that's it for Alessia.
Okay.
Thank you. Our next question here is from Ashley Ortiz. Hello.
Hi, Ashley.
She is our last question here on our list.
Okay.
Ashley says, "Hi, ladies.
Hey.
Just wanted to give an update. I had ended up seeing Benny within the 6 weeks, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see when I'll see him again soon?"
I get 4 weeks, so it does feel like there's just a little bit of time. 4 weeks is what I hear. Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Ashley.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
And that is it for our list here. If there was anyone else who donated before the list was closed and you did not get answered on this live, then please go to the live support now through the link in the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and make sure to stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. That is only if you donated to get on the list before the list was closed. Thank you so much, everyone.
That's right.
And we can now do some 5 free questions first,
Oh,
actually.
yes. 5 free questions, and then we'll do some giveaways.
Yes, sounds good. All right, feel free to put in a yes or no question here, everyone, and please do include your name with your question as well.
Mm.
Our first free question is from Marisol, who says, "Will my boys reconnect soon?"
Not soon, but they will reconnect eventually, I hear.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here, from Seth. Seth says, "Will Stephanie and I reconcile?"
I hear somebody new is coming in, honey. Yeah, so you have somebody new coming in.
All right. Our next question is from Maddie, who says, "Am I in early stages of pregnancy or will I be soon?"
No, not yet. No.
All right. Our next question is from Hashi, who says, "Should I contact TM first?"
Oh, yeah, I feel like you can. I feel like you can.
All right. And our last free question here is from Kay, who says, "Has my photographer lost our engagement photos?"
No. Misplaced, I hear, but not lost. So they'll find them.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions, which means that we can now do some giveaways.
All right. So if you've been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you are brand new, put your name in with a yellow heart. We're going to do 3 giveaways, okay? So stick around for that. Before we do the giveaways, I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So follow me there if you aren't already. We have an email list. So if you didn't get on to the list today because we do have a cap, the best thing to do is to sign up for our email list. We send out an email before we go live, and we do turn on the button so you can get on the list before we've even joined the live. Okay. That is the best way for you to get on for sure. You can find that up in the link in the bio under sign up list. I also do have a Patreon. So if you do want to get questions answered, but we're not live, you can do that through Patreon. If you become a paid member, you get it for the same price as the live. So that's a benefit there. And we do have a bunch of meditations there for you as well. Yeah.
All right. And it's going to be 3 random from the
That's
chat.
right. 3 from the chat. You bet.
All right, everyone, put your names in here. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how many scrolls would you like to do for our first winner?
Let's do 3.
3 scrolls.
Uh-huh.
Sounds good. Ready?
Yeah.
1,
2,
and 3. Our winner is Emily D.
Emily D, you won a free question, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to head up to the link in the bio, go to the I am a winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the live. You won a free question. Yay!
Awesome.
All right. Next,
Next, how many scrolls would you like to do?
you pick.
All right, let's do 4.
Okay. Ready?
1 second.
Okay.
And this is again a random from the chat.
That's right.
All right, ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
TT Freedom, Purple Flower.
Nice. All right, you got a free question. So it's TT.
TT, yeah.
Okay, head up to the link in the bio, honey. Go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out your information there. Thank you again for sticking around to the end of the live. Congratulations, you won a free question. And guys, make sure that you go redeem those right away because you do have only 24 hours to redeem your prizes, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
And
our last one.
our last winner here.
Let's do 5, I guess.
5
3, 4,
scrolls.
5. There you go.
All right, ready? Our last winner here is
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Our winner is Ivy Moonchild.
Oh, I like that. That's a nice username. Oh, you got a free question. Oop. So again, head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the live. You won a free question. Yay! And congratulations, everybody.
Yeah. All right. So again, our winners were Emily D, TT Purple Flower, and Ivy Moonchild. Please make sure that you do go and redeem your free questions that you got right away. It does expire in 24 hours, so I just recommend you go and do that right now.
That's right.
You can find that through the link in the bio.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me just double check that we don't have anyone else on our
good.
list here. All right, does not look like it. Awesome.
All right, everybody. So make sure to sign up for the email list and go check out my Patreon. We will see you on the next live, okay?
Thank you so much for a great live.